Hello everyone, and welcome to my Polish cuisine again. It's that pickling season again, and I have my cucumbers here, and I'm going to make those in brine. So lots of dill, lots of horseradish, garlic, and of course the salt. And I'm going to make them in this big jar. It probably won't be full, but we can press it down so they don't come up. So I have the ingredient list underneath this video because what is so special about these is the brine. And the brine is, how we make the brine is 1 heaping tablespoon of the salt per 1 liter of water. Make sure that the cucumbers are washed very thoroughly, that they are not limp, that they are very fresh, and no soil on them, nothing like that, because it will come out and that will defeat your purpose. So what's the point of making it if you have to throw it out? Alrighty, so let me begin. And also make sure that your pickles, your cucumbers, actually are really crispy. So when you do that, they kind of pop, and that they don't have the big seeds inside. So you can tell that this is a good cucumber, and that one will get sour really quickly. But if you have a lot of big seeds inside, that they are not as good. So the first thing I do is I mix the water and the salt for the brine. And here I have 2 liters of water. So for 2 liters of water, this is still kind of warm because I boiled my water. 2 heaping tablespoons of the salt. And this salt is rock salt. And this is actually from Poland. And I'm going to let this dissolve fully. And in the meantime, let's fill the glass container. And this dill is from my garden. I was picking it up today. See, they have the flower seeds on them. So this is the best one to use because this has the most taste in it. And it smells amazing. But if you don't have it, you can use just a regular type of a dill is fine too. And this is washed as well. So I put this on the bottom. Not all of it, of course, just like a little layers. And then the horseradish root, I peeled it and I cut it into small pieces. Now is the garlic part. If you don't like the garlic, don't use it. But we like it, so I'm going to use it. You don't really have to peel it. You can just kind of crack it with your knife, just like this, and throw it in there. Now let's layer the pickles in. And what I forgot to mention too, if you want to cut off these ends, you can do so. It's gonna increase the process of fermentation on these, so it'll be pickled quicker. But these only take a few days. And now what I do is I place more dill. and the horseradish root, and a little bit more garlic. They already smell amazing and they're not even pickled yet. And more pickles, more cucumbers. And on the top, I'm going to place more dill. And just making sure that the salt dissolves in this water. You can also dissolve the salt in when boiling your water because it dissolves quicker. Cucumbers and brine, they are an excellent idea for any sandwiches, for soups, for salads, and just to munch on. They're really great. I know I like them. And we also call these małosolne, which means low salt. Just because they are done so quick, like 2 days. But I usually let them wait about a week or so until they're fully soured already. But a lot of people like them just like halfway. So, and this salt is almost done. Pour this in and make sure that all your jars, everything is scalded very clean because it'll affect the fermentation process of these. I'm going to add a little bit more water to these because it has to be covered with water. So now this is perfectly fine because they are covered with water and they do rise to the top, so just make sure that you push them down. Ideal thing would be to have something like a rock here, but I don't have one, so I usually use a plate of some sort. And I have this jar for pasteurization process as well. I filled it with water, clean water, and now I'm going to cover this like that, slightly ajar, so that it gets that air for the fermentation process. And they look good. Just make sure that they do not come to the top by any means, because then that spoils the entire process and they won't be good to throw out. So that's very important, and that's why I added the dill on top, and that kind of keeps it in place as well. If you see them come out, make sure that you push them back down and they stay down. So if you like this recipe, please give me the thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching.
Okay.